With it being March, that means that St. Patrick's Day is around the corner and it's also Shamrock Shake season. So if you were in the mood to make something a little on the healthier side and not head to that fast food place for that Shamrock Shake, stay tuned because I have a great recipe in store for you. And if you like this video and if you find it helpful, be sure to hit that like button. I sure appreciate it. Okay, let me show you how to make that Shamrock Shake. So the first step is to get our liquid base in our blender. You can use any non-dairy milk you like. Today I'm using almond milk, but I switch it up. Sometimes I do cashew milk, sometimes oat milk. Just depends on what I have and what mood I'm in. Next, kind of an interesting ingredient, but you gotta trust me here. White beans. Now, you will not taste these. You have to trust me on it. But the most important thing, if you use canned beans or if you make them at home from scratch, you do not want any salt added to your beans. So check the ingredients, make sure there's 0 salt in the ingredients. This is gonna give us a little bit more body to our shake, a little bit of thickness, and some great added nutrients. So if you haven't seen my video series on the top 3 healthiest foods you can possibly eat, be sure to check that out. Spoiler alert, beans make that list. We're gonna get our mint flavor from some peppermint extract. You can certainly use fresh mint leaves if you like. It's gonna be about 30 mint leaves, which is quite a bit. Before a shortcut, I do the mint extract. For the full recipe, jump on audreydunham.com. You'll also find a printable version there too. Our next ingredient, spinach leaves. Now you can use fresh or frozen spinach. And this is gonna give our shake a nice green color and also a ton of nutrients. Our next ingredient, frozen bananas. Now believe it or not, you will not taste these bananas, but they add an amazing thickness, almost like an ice cream texture to your shakes. I like to fill a bag like this with frozen bananas. They are just ready to go anytime that you need them for a shake. Just make sure you always peel your bananas before you put them in the freezer. I have made that mistake before. Now those bananas will sweeten the shakes quite a bit, but just for some added sweetness, I always add a little bit of maple syrup. One of my favorite foods on the entire planet. Just a tiny bit of salt. It really helps to round out the flavors. Just a pinch or an 1/8 of a teaspoon. Finally, ice. Ice should always be the ingredient furthest away from the blades. Believe me, you do not want to put ice in first. You will get really frustrated and your blender will get really frustrated. Don't do it. Here. And time to blend. Okay, it's looking gorgeous. Grab my cup and my green straw. It's all about the details, I'm telling you. It smells so good. And I have to say, if you want the green to pop even more, you can add some more spinach. Look at that. Gorgeous. Nice and thick and yummy. And you can always add more ice if you like. You can see I filled up my glass and I still have a bunch more. It makes about 2 to 3 pretty decent sized servings. Minty and dreamy and delicious. So good and smooth. And I have to say, this is healthy enough to have for a snack, for breakfast, for dessert. So good. And I have to say, these actually keep for about 2 to 3 days in the fridge. Just put a lid on them and you are good to go. My boys love these. And when they're getting really picky about their snacks, in March, this is what I give them. All right, let's do this right. Set the mood. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Yum. Ready Whip is not paying me to say this, but the coconut Ready Whip, yum. Oh yeah. And the great news is, I still have all of this left over. I'm gonna be keeping this in the fridge for later, that's for sure. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you know a friend who loves Shamrock Shakes but would like a healthier version, please share this video with them now. And if you haven't done so already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to get instant notifications anytime that I post a new video, click that bell now. If you try this healthy Shamrock Shake, please let me know what you think in the comments below. I always love hearing from you. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next time. No green food coloring necessary when you have spinach to put in your spit everywhere. If you try this healthy Shamrock Shake, be sure to. If you decide to try this shake, please let me know what. Okay, let me show you how to make that Shamrock Shake. that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. See you guys later. No.